It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut, and we're almost set for baseball. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be two. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Sonny Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Gardner comes on now, and he has it 1 down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. First delivery to him on the way. This is flared out towards second. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Justin Moon.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Not close. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Richard is after it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's gone 3 for 11. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Gregorius takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you wait.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. In is Curtis Granderson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. Gardner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two. Line towards center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Hernandez.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one to first, and that is in there for a two-out base knock.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
This one's down to third. Drury loves it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Missed with a breaking ball. One out, nobody on. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. soft liner to the left side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Ronald Torreyes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Russell Martin now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 3 for 11.
Russell Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Walker. And there's one away.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Gardner is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, John Hervis Solarte.
Digging in to try it again, Hervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 the count. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now to the plate, Neil Walker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Donaldson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now he swings and golfs this one into left center. It's going to work out for him as a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Curtis Granderson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Randall Griffin.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Smoke at second. Granderson on at first with nobody out. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So with a couple of men on and 1 out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Martin is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Next for New York, Brandon Drury. The pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ray Bird.
So striding in, Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Granderson is under it. And that's the 3rd out. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tapped up the third base line. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Next to bat for Toronto, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Pilar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in once again, Yangervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Blue Jays held in check. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Donaldson's up with it to second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Justin Smoke now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Walker charging in on it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Here's Tulowitzki at short. He's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Little dribbler down the line. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Rendell Gritchick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Gardner, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Now batting,
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now, Brett Gardner. Fly ball right down the line in left. Granderson on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And as you can see by the line score, two very well-pitched ball games to this point in the 8th. 2-1 our score, as both starters have pitched well enough to win this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Bird rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Torreyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Solarte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Here's Walker for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Neil Walker. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Sun Hwan-oh is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Tyler Clippard is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Didi Gregorius will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Rounded down the third base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and that one stayed up a little high. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Popped him up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Brandon Drury will bat next. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now to Bird. In there, 1 and 2 now. Second and third, 2 away. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yanks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoak. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. In there, a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
From the stretch. Popped up. Walker moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Gray earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Aaron Sanchez takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final light score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 8 hits.